Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Hearthstone. We're going to play a little bit of Arena. Now, I've got my webcam back on, which means I've got to remember to look at the goddamn thing because I'll forget. So yeah, we're going to go for Arena. Now, I think we're going to go for a Paladin deck. We've got the gold, I believe. Yeah, we've got loads. Love it. So, choose our hero. Now, luckily, we've been given the Paladin. This was what I was hoping for because I really want Uther. Because I've been having a lot of success with like the quick draw. In fact, I did a video on it on the channel. Like the quick draw Paladin deck seems to be working quite well. But obviously Arena, it's kind of a bit random. But hopefully we can do some goddamn damage. So yeah, give me the big man. Love it. Okay. Oh right. Okay. I like the Twilight Drake, but I think I'm going to go for the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Because I've had great success with that little fellow. Good lord. Also, what we want to do is get as many tanky taunt units as we can. If we get the, I think it's the Sun Fury Protector, is it the minion which gives all the other minions taunt? That is absolute game winner. Okay, Harrison Jones. No, I don't really want Harrison. Gruul. Now he can be a game winner. Baron Geddon. Let's get Gruul. Okay, okay, now I really like Repentance, but I also like the Stormwind Knight. I'm not too bothered about the Kobold Geomance because it doesn't really matter. We don't really need the spell power. So, what do I do? Do I get Repentance or Charge? Let's get Repentance because usually what I do is play that around about the 4, 5, 6 mana level, and it kind of really sells people down the river. I don't mind the Dark Scale Healer, but I really like the Iron Beak Owl because if it's silent, you can remove taunt, which is generally what I've been using that for. Light's Justice, it's a cheap card, Light's Justice is, but I don't really like it because I mean, unless I don't know, I'm not a fan of that. Thralmar Farseer is pretty nice as well with his Wind Fury. But do we get the Crocolisk? Let's get the Farseer. I like the Amani Berserker. I also like the Voodoo Doctor. The Jungle Panther, it's not too bad because it's got stealth, so that means it can't be attacked before it decides to attack. So that's pretty good. But the Amani Berserker, I think, has got the best like voice in the game. Uya want me kill. So, yeah, let's get the Berserker. We could do with some tanks. Oh, now this is bad. So we've been given 2 tanks. Well, minions with taunt and Consecration. Consecration is great. So we're going to take Consecration. We've got to. I'd imagine more taunt minions will show up. They've got to do. Now, the Ancient Brewmaster, I really like him because of his ability to return friendly units from the field. Now, he's fairly expensive, although he's not too bad himself. But you can use him to like bail out tanks and stuff. I keep referring to minions with taunt as tanks because that's what they are, tanks. High health units anyway, or high damage even. The Venture Co, I don't really like that guy because of the increased cost of the minions. So the Battle Cry on the Acidic Swampoos can be quite good. I'm going to go for the Brewmaster though. I think it's a little bit more tactical option. Now, this is again kind of an easy selection. I'm going to go for Hand of Protection. But I'm going to need to take... I don't really like the Frostwolf Grunt, and I'm not interested in the Kobold Geomancer. Hopefully this is interesting as well, guys, because I thought I could just jump straight into the arena, but I thought, you know what? I'll actually go over my card selection because, you know, it gives you a bit of reason behind all the madness. So, next thing we need to do is Demolisher. I like Demolisher. The Mana Addict is pretty decent as well. I mean, if you drop her down and then, for example, give her, where is it? Hand of Protection. Suddenly she's 3/3 and immune. So she's quite nice. The Demolish is quite nice as well. But it can... let's get the Mana Addict. Okay, Blessing of Wisdom. That's nice. I like that. Leper Gnome. Yeah. Light's Justice again. I'm not too hot on that. So I'm going to take Blessing of Wisdom. And most likely, shall I take Hammer of Wrath? See, the Murloc Tidehunter can be really, really strong, especially early game. I mean, you drop him and you get you get a 1/1, so you basically get a 3/2 out of that deal, spread across 2 cards, which is pretty nice. But it's obviously an early game unit. If you get him late game, pointless. The Rifleman, I don't really like the Rifleman. So basically, it's between Hammer and Wrath and the Murloc. You know, I'm going to go for the Murloc because, like I said to begin with, I'm going to look for more of a quick draw card. Now, this is kind of easy. Blessing of Kings is beautiful. Dalaran Mage, no. Eye for an Eye. That can be quite powerful, actually, Eye for an Eye. Or do we go for the Murloc Raider? No, we'll go for Eye for an Eye. Now, this guy, the Argent Protector, I really like that. I really like that because basically when you cast him, you can cast Divine Shield, which is pretty good on another minion, so that's pretty nice. The Silverhand Knight is pretty good as well, but he's 5. So we'll keep with the trend and keep going for the low-cost units. Now, Humility, that can be really, really powerful. So I'm going to take that. We don't. I think I'm going to take Lord of the Arena. We don't want another Humility, really. Hammer of Wrath, we could take it for the nuke. But we'll drop another Argent Protector. Get the Argent Protector or the Senjin Shieldmaster. See, because in my mind, the way this build is going to kind of work, obviously depending on the cards we get, is it's really fast cast, and we need to get the tanks out as fast as possible to protect us, and then just build from there. Because when we've got more units on the board, we can start using things like Blessing of Might and Blessing of Kings, and suddenly we're really powerful. And we can turn the game really quick. I like the Aldor Peacekeeper, but maybe I should get another Angry Chicken. Yeah, we'll get the Aldor Peacekeeper because again, it gives me that option to just like remove a high damage minion, which is pretty good. We're going to take the Fen Creeper, although he is a 5-cost card. He'll be our only one. We could get Hammer of Wrath. But this, you know what? We'll get Hammer of Wrath at this point. We'll get another Argent Protector. Okay. So he can be pretty good, the Faceless Manipulator. I don't have any pirates, so he's pointless. And the Murloc War Leader, we've got... Actually, we do have a few Murlocs, but... Well, we've got 2, I guess, if that card plays. So we're going to take the Faceless Manipulator. All day, every day. Yeah, the Goldshy Footman. Really like that. Really cheap. I actually could get the Shield Bearer, but we've got to think about damage, because we're getting quite close to the end. And if we keep piling on the tanks, it's not going to be too hot. Especially because I think we're... Okay. We don't really have many heals, so I'm going to take the Guardian of Kings, because he might be able to help me out in a sticky situation. Which is actually kind of a bit shocking that we haven't actually had any heals come through. So the Warden, you can actually, if you... the Warden, yeah, Redemption... Could possibly use Redemption, but without any heals, Redemption's kind of a bit pointless, although we could use it in conjunction with Divine Intervention. Oh, well, Hand of Protection, Divine Shield, Divine Intervention. I'm just getting... It's been ages since I played World of Warcraft. We'll take the... we'll take the Warden. So this isn't really the super low cost build I was going for. It's a bit of a mashup. Noble Sacrifice. That could be really good if you know you're going to take fatal damage. And in fact, if I've got... You know what? I do like the Razorfen Hunter, though. I'm thinking, if I take that... But the Razorfen Hunter... See, if I take Noble Sacrifice, I've got quite a few secrets in this deck. It could be quite interesting. Like, the enemy won't know what the hell I've got. They'll be like, Christ, what's this secret? And we can pretty much guarantee 2 damage on the target. So, I don't know. I think it's 1 humility is enough, and we've already got 1, so that's fine. Razorfen Hunter. You know what? Let's take the Hunter. Let's just take the Hunter, because I just want to make sure I've got enough cards to get down. Well, Divine Favor. Okay. Divine Favor can really help, like when you sort of get into the late game if you've got no cards, if you've had to do like an emergency card slamming. We don't need the Outlaw Peacekeeper because we've already got one, but I guess we could take another one. Secret Keeper. Kind of, we should have maybe took the Secret and then took her, because we could have really, well, I guess if we dropped all our secrets at the same time. So maybe not the best. You know what? I'm going to take Divine Favor. Could get me out of a sticky situation. And we're going to take Blessing of Might now because we really need that for the damage. We don't want another tank. And the Argent Commander, I do like him because he's got charge. He's basically guaranteed 4 damage straight away. And he's also got Divine Shield, so he doesn't take damage. But this, the Emperor Cobra, is pretty damn good. I mean, it kills anything it hits. I'm not too interested in the Drake. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go for the Cobra, although I really like the Argent Commander. But he's like double the cost, so... Shit. You know what, let's go for the Cobra. Okay, looks like we're going to jump into our first game, so let's retire. Go! Hopefully this isn't too bad. And it's my tea. No. I've got... This isn't my famous teacup, but if you watch the live stream of old, which will be coming back, mind you, fairly soon as well, I used to have an amazing Mr. Teacup, not this. This is a terrible cup. And it's also got cold tea. Oh. The worst kind of tea.
Uther versus...
Okay.
I must protect the wild.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, so that's not a super bad hand. We could probably get rid of the Peacekeeper and see if we get a tank. Be a more ideal start, like the Goldshire Footman chap. You know what? I think we'll keep the Mana Addict. To be honest, it's not that bad. Let's see what we get. Fuck it. Let's see what we get. Divine Favor. So at least we know we've got that out on the board. So not super bad.
Well met.
And okay. Start the fire. Yeah. Click the eye. Woohoo. Shut the gate. Oh no, it's Ogrimmar. Shut the gate.
Drink with me, friend.
So that's a bit strange. That's a bit of a waste of that, really. I mean, that's weird. But he's got a 3-2 on the board, so I guess he's thinking, yeah, I'll get the 3-2 out and we'll see what we can do. So at this point, I could drop that, but she'll get killed. So I'm probably just going to go for the easy way out and drop the Silver Hand Recruit.
Reporting for duty. Well met.
I'll keep asking until he says hello, or she. Chooky. 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 Looks like he's going to pile damage onto me. Makes sense. So, one of the problems we've got is we don't have any heals, which is a bit bad, really, but there's not really much we can do about that. We could drop the... Now, the reason for dropping the Farseer down is it kind of counters this. We could trade off, but depending on what he's going to drop, could be a problem. But just dropping down another recruit is not really going to get me anywhere.
I wonder...
Because he can just do the same thing again. So I'm going to go for that.
What does the future hold?
Because, I mean, all he do is use Shapeshift, kill that, and then attack me again with a thing, and then drop whatever the hell he's got. If he's got a 1-value card. Which is not what we want, ladies and gentlemen. No.
May my ancestors watch over me.
So he did what we thought, he traded. So that's kind of okay, but we've got a 2-3 on the board now. So that's not amazing for us. But we can drop down our tank, just to kind of weather that storm a bit. I think we'll do... we could drop down the big tank. Yeah, you know what, we'll do that.
Undone.
because we know he can basically weather a massive storm. And hopefully we can work off the back of that. I'm thinking... 2-2. Looks like he's going to trade with the tank. Okay, so he's going to be down to 2 health. We could do with a Divine Shield. Argent Protector. At this point. Please, Argent Protector. We can give him Blessing of Kings, though, which... Yeah, we could. But I think there's a more cost-effective way of doing this. So if we give him Blessing of Kings, we're going to give him 4-4. So we're going to give him 5-6. Which means he's going to kill. In fact, you know what? Maybe that is the good thing to do.
Let me think.
And then we can drop Blessing of Wisdom as he attacks. In fact, no, because he'll die, won't he? Let's just have a look at this. So if we drop 4, that's going to give us 5 damage. He's got 4 health, so we can kill him, but he'll kill us. But if we've got Blessing of Wisdom, you know what? Fuck it, let's go for it. Ancient Brewmaster, not too bad, not too bad. But he's got rid of our big tank, but we've killed one of his tanks off. We've lost our chap with Wind Fury, which is kind of bad. Stealth, okay. Okay, so we need to get a tank on the field now. It's pretty much the only option we've got. We will lose him, though. I'm tempted to play the Murloc because we're getting to the point where the Murloc really needs to be played. Haz is going to be no good. So I think what we're going to do is drop the... So the other option we've got is we could use Blessing of Might. So then he's got more attack, so he will kill this because it's odds on this will attack the tank. However, we could end up with 3 more damage on the field. So it's kind of a risk, kind of a gamble. I think we're going to go for it. We've got to use the Murloc asset, which would just be a pointless card. I mean, it could come into its own later on, but I don't know. I'm of the mindset just get rid of him as fast as possible. And we'll see what happens. I mean, the best case scenario is, yeah, he doesn't do that, but he's going to do that. Yeah, so that's gone pretty bad for us then, whatever he's got there. Hopefully it isn't that. So he's got really, really good card. Oh, yeah, that was a good play from him. Okay. So we can drop the Ghoul. We can kill that guy on that. Drop the Ghoul. He'll have more attack. But you know, actually, we could kill that with Blessing of Might, which I think is what we'll do. Yeah, I think we'll do that because we can drop the... So we'll drop her. We'll cast... So hang on, that's 3, 6. Yeah, that's fine. So drop the Mana Addict.
Taste the mana.
That should buff her. Drop the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Kill. So that's a pretty good round for us. And we're losing cards, but remember, we can drop Divine Favour and pull a load of cards out, which could change the game. So maybe I'm going to be redeemed in my selection of Divine Favour. He still hasn't said hello, this fella, has he?
Well met.
I broke the crazy eye.
What?
Oh yeah, coconuts. Right, so I think we're going to drop Divine Favour straight away next turn. Well, depending on what we've got, but I think that's probably what we're going to do. And hopefully we get Consecration up, because Consecration, even though it does 2 damage, does it to everything, and can kind of change games pretty quick. Right, so he's dropped his Tiger back down again. He can't really have much to play with if that's what he's doing. Okay. Guardian of Kings. Pretty good, but we're going to use Divine Favour, so that should give us 3 cards. Well, actually, give us 4, won't it? And buff that lady up. Okay, so that's good. Humility, really good. We can just totally nullify this guy and buff up the Mana Addict. I told you the Mana Addict was pretty good. But we don't really have any tanks, which is... In fact, we can use the Aldor Peacekeeper to reduce the attack.
I wonder.
You know what? I think we'll do that.
Follow the rule.
Actually, no, what have I just done? No. Yeah,
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
it's stealth. Jesus Christ. Noob, that is a massive noob move. That was basically a waste. So now I'm going to have to settle for the...
I must move quickly. I can't target still.
It was worth a try. We'll drop the boar.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Okay.
What a rush.
That was a bit iffy. That was a bit iffy, what we did there. Because stupidly, I'm just going to say I'm tired. I'm not really, though, but I'm going to use that as an excuse. You cannot attack stealth targets. I don't know why I thought I could just cast a spell on him. I mean, I even tried twice. No! Hopefully that doesn't come and bite us in the ass, though. I think we'll be okay, though, because this looks fairly powerful, what we've got out now.
I wonder.
He needs some sort of AoE, some sort of tank. He's only got 8, so could be something amazing, though. And remember, we can heal ourselves with the Guardian of Kings if we need to. It's only 6, but... Okay. So 2-2. He's going to kill... possibly the Mana Addict. And the Mana Addict, I'd imagine. The boar's not really worth it. I'm kind of showing him what to attack as well. I'll just hover on the boar. I think we've used the Mana Addict quite well, though, especially with you know, dropping the spells and using their attack. Because obviously she only buffs her attack on that turn. Okay.
Time waits for no one.
Okay, well... Okay, so what we can do now is we can use Humility on that, so we can remove its attack, because we don't really want that in play. 5 damage. We can drop the tank. Okay, he's only got 2 health, but at least he has to attack that to begin with. And possibly drop the Berserker. So the tank's gonna... yeah, we'll use the tank. Let's use the tank.
Ready for action.
We'll drop the Berserker. We'll drop that.
Time for a little. Reporting for duty.
Okay, so we could go ahead and use Humility. And then kill that tiger. Or we... Now, this is the thing. Do we go after him, or do we... Oh... Oh no, actually we can't kill him. We can only do 3 damage to him and have 4 health. We need to use Humility on him anyway, so... Just to sort him out. Now he's not really a threat, so we'll pour the damage on to the enemy!
Steel swine.
And the only issue now is we've kind of got a lot of low health units on the board, so we could lose them. I think he got that fucking swipe shit, which is bad news for us. And also, we've got to bear in mind that we've got less cards because we use Repentance. We don't want to die of fatigue.
I wonder.
But we are getting to the point now where games can change really quick. So he's killed that. Okay, he's got a 4-2 on the board. Can't have that much in the way of... Okay, so he's cleaning us out, which is pretty bad. We've got Consecration, though, which is pretty good. So this means we can clean the board up. And we could probably drop the Brewmaster. Although, to be honest, the Brewmaster's going to be wasted. But I'm getting to the point now where I just want to go out and just drop on the damage as much as I can. So I think we'll save the heal for next round. We'll drop Consecration. We'll kill the Tiger. Or do we even need to kill the Tiger? I don't think we even need to kill the Tiger, do we? No. We'll attack the... yeah, we'll drop Consecration. I could have just won or just lost the game. I could drop the Brewmaster. I could drop the Brewmaster.
Sucks. Steel swine.
At least that's a 5-4 on the field. Yeah, I'm going to drop him. I'm not going to use his...
Put it on
No,
your
I'm not going to use that. Oh! Hang on. What the hell did I do there? I don't think I used him, did I?
I'll put it on your tab.
I don't want to use it. I think I'm casting it on myself. I thought I could get away with not casting that. What is going on? I don't want to use it. Go away. Maybe it's forcing me to use it. Okay. That could be a big noob mistake as well. I'm pretty sure you could just decide not to use it. Right mouse button.
Handle it!
Okay, so this is where we're getting into a bit of a bad state now, because we don't have. We could get flooded. We could do the consecration right about now, and also this fiasco with the brewmaster hasn't helped us. So I think Guardian of Kings, I'm going to drop him just for the heal and for the 5/6, and then we'll drop the Cobra, the 2/3.
I wonder.
And see what he does. So we're back to full health, but we're pretty much out of options now. Decent units on the board, but this is looking dodgy, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking real bad. I mean, I guess I could have, like, if I absolutely have to use it, cast it on one of these guys, you know, cast them and then cast it and brought him back, but wasted 2 mana. But then you could argue, I may not have that 2 mana. I may not have a life in a few turns' time. It still hasn't said hello anyway.
Well met.
Hello. Oh, what is this? Not good. Because that means his tiger can kill it. If he uses the raid leader on it, he's stupid. If he uses the Kodo, he's absolutely stupid.
Time waits for no one.
Oh crap. That was a bit weird. I think he could have done better than that, but... Shit. Okay. So we're absolutely out of ideas now. We'll have to drop the Brewmaster. We can use Eye for an Eye and hope that he attacks with something of worth. But that's it. We're out of ideas now. Completely at the mercy of the cards. Shit! Right, so what we're looking at, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. That's good. Use the Kodo on me. Use the Kodo on me. Use the Kodo on me. Go on. Go on, go on, go on. Go on! Use the Kodo! Come on, you bastard. Use the Kodo! Shit!
What to do?
Oh no. Oh well, I don't have a weapon, but whatever. 4-2 on the board. No! No! Hit me with the Kodo. Just ignore the Brewmaster. Hopefully he's thinking, I'll ignore the Brewmaster and I'll just slam the... But he's probably also thinking, what the hell is that secret? Shit! No! Fuck! He's played me. Played me for a fool.
Time waits for no one.
Behold the
No, we're dead. We're absolutely dead now. There's no way to recover.
Reporting for
But this is arena, so we've got to try. But we're dead. I mean, he's just literally going to pile through onto me and kill me. Shit. So, looking like a bit of a dodgy first game, unless we get some sort of an amazing turnaround. But as this is arena, and we've had our cards dictated to us somewhat, although I have made the selection, we don't have amazing cards like Alex Straza to turn the battle. Although she wouldn't even turn the battle at this point anyway.
What to do?
Because he's got less than 15 health. I suppose I could use it as a heal on myself. Oh shit, this is going to be painful. GG. My only hope was he attacked one of these, but
well played.
So not a good start to the arena. Pretty bad start actually. So I need to get myself in order. So first game's a loss. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to do this kind of a series this week, I think, until I lose, which could be pretty fast based off that. But hopefully I can actually win some games and progress. So, yeah, I've been Stylosa, guys. If you like the video, then like the video. And make sure you comment below, strategy and stuff like that, because, well, I'd like to see that. It's all fun and games. Do remember that as well. Let's be nice in the comments. I know you always are. Apart from some of you out there. But anyway, I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like I said, and all that crap. And I'll catch you next time, people. Toodaloo.